1987, the Hunger Project established a new international award, the Africa Prize for Leadership for the Sustainable End of Hunger.
This prize will annually honor a distinguished African who, in the eyes of the jury, has exhibited exceptional leadership in bringing about the sustainable end of hunger at the national, regional, or continent-wide level.
In July, Mr. Robert McNamara, chairman of the Internationally Distinguished Africa Prize jury, announced the 1987 winners via satellite to a specially convened news conference in Nairobi for the International Press Corps based in Africa.
From those nominated, we've chosen two outstanding individuals as the winners of the award. President Abdou Diouf of Senegal and Mr. Thomas Odiambo, director of the International Center of Insect Physiology and Ecology.
United States President Ronald Reagan met with President Diouf, Professor Odiambo, and Joan Holmes in the Oval Office in recognition of the importance of the prize in empowering African leadership. On September 17th, more than 1,200 diplomats, dignitaries, and Hunger Project supporters filled the New York Hilton Grand Ballroom to join Master of Ceremonies and Hunger Project co-founder John Denver for the presentation of the first Africa Prize. There is no area in the world in which effective, decisive leadership is more vital than Africa. African countries, having achieved their own political independence within the last 25 years, are now focusing their energy and resources on building economically viable nations. Across the continent, Africa's leaders are confronting enormous problems in food production, in environmental stress, in debt and trade, and in health and population pressures. Given these harsh realities, the importance of courageous leadership cannot be overstated. African leaders are demonstrating they are up to the challenge. They are tackling these problems with commitment and determination. Many African leaders are shedding failed policies, launching bold new initiatives, and undertaking some of the most rapid and dramatic economic reforms in modern history. They see the need to dramatically shift priorities in order to resolve the pressing agricultural, economic, political, and social issues facing their continent. Today's African leaders have declared that the responsibility for change rests with Africa itself. As an expression of its long-standing commitment to Africa, the Hunger Project is privileged to work in support of this new spirit of African leadership. Through a wide array of initiatives, publications, and activities, the Hunger Project is creating the opportunity for the strength and spirit of Africa's people and the courage, initiative, creativity, and boldness of Africa's leaders to be known throughout the world. Foremost among these initiatives is the Africa Prize for Leadership.
By awarding this prize, the Hunger Project intends to celebrate, to acknowledge, and to honor the accomplishments of the individuals who have exhibited extraordinary leadership for the sustainable end of hunger.
At an awards ceremony timed to coincide with the opening of the United Nations General Assembly, diplomats representing 70 countries joined in the presentation of the first annual Africa Prize. Dozens of leaders from non-governmental organizations, the UN, the World Bank, and U.S. government agencies were in attendance, as well as delegations of Hunger Project staff and volunteers from 17 nations. Present, too, were representatives of the corporate sponsors of the Africa Prize.
I would like to make a very special welcome to Mr. Shingo Nomura of Japan, who is one of the primary financial contributors who has made this evening possible.
During the evening, messages of support were read from UN Secretary General Javier Pérez de Cuellar, Norway's Prime Minister Gro Brundtland, Commonwealth Secretary General Sir Shridharth Ramphal, OAU Chairman and Zambian President Kenneth Kaunda, and Archbishop Desmond Tutu, among others. The courage, creativity, initiative, and determination of Africa's leaders were embodied in the remarks of the two prize winners. Professor Odiambo spoke of inventing a future for Africa and urged political leaders to work in close partnership with researchers.
We have asked for an opportunity to be self-sufficient in food and to be competitive in doing so. Let us all liberate and bend our various talents to this challenging task.
President Diouf of Senegal called for a worldwide front for economic peace in Africa and spoke eloquently of the future of African self-reliance.
À cet égard, comme pour le passé, aucune aide extérieure, si massive, si généreuse si bien intentionnée qu'elle soit, ne peut suffire si elle ne vient compléter les efforts persévérants et l'imagination créatrice des intéressés eux-mêmes. Je vous redis que les actions d'une organisation comme Hunger Project constituent une réelle source d'inspiration et d'encouragement pour les dirigeants et les populations laborieuses africaines.
The Africa Prize for Leadership for the Sustainable End of Hunger has been heralded as a vital new initiative for the future of Africa. News reports around the world expanded the reach and the impact of the prize, bringing African leadership to the attention of the world community and providing enormous encouragement to Africa's future leaders. At a crucial point in Africa's development, the Africa Prize is calling the world's attention to the vital importance of African leadership and to the commitments and contributions that African leaders are making to the economic and social advance of their people. Through the Africa Prize, a new opening is being created, an opening in which the world community can participate authentically with Africa as partners in building a future of opportunity, a future free from hunger.